Second project for the day. This is again a once turned bowl. It's spalted maple. It does, or it did have some particularly soft spots in it when I was originally turning it, but it promises to be quite a good bowl as long as I don't have too many problems with those soft spots. It's about 4 by, I'd say, about 9. Let's be a bit more accurate than that. 9 3/4, 9 1/2, we'll say. Yeah, by 4. So, not quite sure what I'm going to do with it yet. Obviously I'm limited a little bit because it's once turned. Let's mount it up and see what we can do with it. I mean, task number 1 is to get the tenant rounded, and then the outside rounded. Then I'm going to generally do the tenant. See what I can do with this bottom here. I don't really want such a harsh, let's zoom in a bit, a harsh turn here, so I want to make that smoother, maybe put a little foot on it. As you can see, when I originally did it, it's a lot of torn grain here because it's very soft in places, but hopefully now it's dry I should be able to, with a sharp gouge, cut that away without tearing the grain out. It looks like it's got some bird's eye. We shall see. I mean, it looks like it could be a very nice piece of wood. As I said, as long as those soft spots don't play too much of a part in it. It's a little warped, not too bad. Let's put my lid on. I don't honestly think we'd have too many problems with the soft spots. Last few bowls I've done, well, apart from the cherry I just turned, but have been red oak, and cutting that, well, it's like cutting concrete. I've forgotten how nicely maple actually cuts even when dry. let's get her sanded and see what she looks like. Sanding complete, get some finish on the outside, then I'll be able to flip around and do the inside. It's looking pretty good, although I'm a little biased. And obviously this is one of my favourite parts of making a bowl, is the transformation you see when you put a finish on. And with this shine juice or friction polish, the walnut oil in it obviously darkens the wood a little bit when you put it on, but it also makes everything stand out. Well, that certainly does bring the spalting out in this beautiful piece of maple. It really does. And the grain, I don't know how well it can be seen on the video, it's very intricate, it's absolutely fascinating. And to be honest, before I started turning bowls, I never realised that there was so much going on in a piece of wood. You just don't see it in a plank. When you see the end grain like this and the different layers, or would be the rings in the tree, it really is fascinating. Oh well, a couple more and then let's flip it round. Right, she's turned round. She's got quite a thick base and it's a little thin here. And obviously there is some warp on it, it's thinner there. So let's get the top evened up and then work out how well it's going to go through the bottom. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to sharpen my gouge. Right, nice and sharp. I really do have to get myself a different rest, one that I can get a bit further into the bulb. That's certainly looking good. It's got to that sanding stage again. Right, so sanded up to 600 again. There is a little bit of a problem with the grain in here. I did say at the beginning this was soft, and it's affected a little more on the inside than the outside, but I'm sure that that's not really going to show through in the end. So let's spin it up, get some finish on it, and see what we got in there. Right, the big reveal again. And the inside's as stunning as the outside. Just so much going on. Love it. Alright, well, time to flip her around, I guess. We'll put some more finish on first, then flip her around.